I found the box beneath the kitchen cabinet, one you bought me on a third date. Dark chocolate, you said, because I'm bittersweet. Now it sits there, 3 years out of date. I broke a piece off, let it melt upon my tongue. Tasted like the memory of us, sweet at first and then so painfully bitter. Just like you said love was, and I'm crying chocolate tears tonight, sweet and salty running down my face. Every drop of flavor of what we used to be, every sob of bitter embrace. Chocolate tears, chocolate tears, falling for the love that disappeared. Remember Sundays we'd share one bar, watching old movies in the afternoon. You wiped the corner of my mouth and smiled, said chocolate kisses would be our tune. Now I'm sitting in the same old spot. The movie's playing but you're not around. The chocolate's bitter, the tears are falling, and silence is the only sound. And I'm crying chocolate tears tonight, sweet and salty running down my face. Every drop of flavor of what we used to be, every sob of bitter sweet embrace. Chocolate tears, falling for the love that disappeared. Maybe someday I'll walk down that aisle and chocolate won't remind me of your face. But tonight I'll let the sweetness drown me in the memory of your embrace. Crying chocolate tears, the sweetest pain I've ever known. Crying chocolate tears, learning how to miss you on my own. Bittersweet chocolate tears. I walk past the cafe where we first met. They've changed the sign, repainted all the walls, but I can still see you sitting in the corner, waiting in the rain, ignoring all the calls. Every street we walked, every bridge we crossed, every bench where we would waste the afternoon. The city used to shine with you beside me. Now it's just a haunted afternoon. Welcome to the city of ghosts, my love, where every corner holds your ghosts, city of ghosts, walking through the place where our love died. The subway station echoes with your footsteps. The train still comes at 5:17. I wait sometimes, hoping you'll step off it, knowing you're a ghost I'll never see. Our song plays in every coffee shop, your perfume lingers in the evening air. Strangers wear your smile, you walk your shadow, and I find myself stopping, staring, scared. Welcome to the city of ghosts, my love, where every corner holds your photograph. The buildings tower like tombstones in the sky, and I'm the only one who hears you laugh. City of ghosts, city of ghosts, walking through the place where our love died. They say leave the past behind, just move away, but my heart's still renting space inside your name. The city breathes, you bleed, you won't release you, and I'm the ghost here, you're the one who stays. In the city of ghosts, I'm haunting myself, chasing shadows of we used to be. The lights are bright, but nothing shines since you took the sun away from me. City of ghosts, city of ghosts, forever wandering, forever lost, just a ghost in this city without you. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a bang, it wasn't a dramatic end. It was a slow and quiet fade, a love around the bend. A little less each passing day, a little less each night, until one day I woke up and realized you weren't right. Dying slowly, dying slow, watching my love ebb and flow into nothing, into dust, into the grave of what was us. Dying slowly, every day watching you slip away. Dying slowly, dying slow, the hardest thing I'll ever know. The kisses became shorter, the hopes became more brief, the I love yous became routine, the laughter turned to grief. We went through motions, went through days, went through the empty haze of a love that was already dead, but had it been buried yet? Dying slowly, dying slow, watching our love ebb and flow into nothing, into dust, into the grave of what was us. fast is best. Slow deaths just give you a time to watch your heart be laid to rest. But now the dying's over, the love is passed away. I'm standing at the funeral of what was yesterday. Dying slowly, you taught me well. Now it's time to break the spell. Dying slowly, I'm letting go. I'm ready for love that grows. Growing into new life. There's a frame upon my dress where your photograph once sat. I took it down the day you left, but I couldn't part with that. The frame is empty, just a square of nothing in the air. A border with nothing inside, a place where memories hide. Empty picture frame, holding nothing but your name. Empty picture frame, nothing will be the same. The glass is clean, the back end's there, but the only thing is empty air. Empty picture frame, a monument to our flame. I should fill it with someone new, a friend, a family fate. But every time I try to choose, I end up in that place where you and I were still alive, where our love could still thrive, where the picture was complete and our love was sweet. Empty picture frame, holding nothing but your name. Empty picture frame, nothing will be the same. The glass is clean, the back end's there, but the only thing is empty air. Empty picture frame, a monument to our flame. One day I'll put a new photo in. One day I'll let new life begin. One day the frame won't represent the love that came and went. But for now it stays empty, a reminder not to tempt me. Empty picture frame, you teach me grace. You teach me about empty space and how it can be filled again with something new, not just the pain. Empty picture frame, I'm letting go. I'm ready for a new photo. New photo. New memories, new me. You taught me how to cook with mushrooms and milky shit to take, cream in it too. We'd stand together in the kitchen, make making meals for me and you. And Noki is the thinnest one, delicate and long. It represents what we became before everything went wrong. And Noki of empty, and Noki of empty, growing in the dark. And Noki of empty, and Noki of empty, missing its spark. You were thin and delicate, just like the love we couldn't say. And Noki of empty, and Noki of empty, the mushroom of our fate. I tried to make the soup last night, the one you used to make, but without you there beside me, the flavor was fake. The gnocchi floated in the bowl like tiny strands of hope, but when I tasted it, I knew I couldn't cope. And Noki of empty, and Noki of empty, growing in the dark. And Noki of empty, and Noki of empty, missing its spark. You were thin and delicate, just like the love we couldn't say. And Noki of empty, and Noki of empty, the mushroom of our fate. I'm learning to cook for one now. I'm learning to season right. I'm learning that a meal alone can still be a delight. And Noki of empty, I'm letting you go. I'm learning all I need to know about cooking and eating and being alone, about making a house a home on my own. For myself, I'm putting my heart on the shelf. And Noki of empty, goodbye to you. I've got a brand new stew. New recipe, new me. I built my world around you. I built it strong and high. I thought that nothing could bring it down. I thought it would never die. But you were the foundation, and when you walked away, the whole thing started crumbling, crumbling every day. Falling down, falling down. Everything is falling down. The walls, the roof, the floor, the ground. Falling down, all around me, all around. Nothing safe, nothing sound. Falling down, the saddest show in town. First went the trust, then went the love, then went the will to try. Then went the hope, then went the dreams, and went the reason why. And now I'm standing in the rubble of everything we built, wondering if I'll ever find a way to ease the guilt. Falling down, everything is falling down. The walls, the roof, the floor, the ground. Falling down, falling down, you taught me well. Now it's time to break the spell. Falling down, I'm rising up. I'm feeling a stronger curve. Rising, 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 rising from the fall. After all the noise and chaos, after all the tears and fights, I finally found a quiet place where everything feels right. The silence isn't scary now, it doesn't feel so cold. The silence feels like an old friend, a story to be told. Finding silence, finding peace, finding where the noise can cease. Finding silence, finding rest, finding I am truly blessed. No more shouting, no more pain, no more crying in the rain. Finding silence, finding me, the person I was meant to be. I sit here in the quiet and I listen to my heart. It beats a steady rhythm now, not falling apart. It beats for me, it beats for now, it beats for what's to come. It beats for all the possibilities under the sun. Finding silence, finding peace, finding where the noise can cease. Finding silence, finding rest, finding I am truly blessed. No more shouting, no more pain, no more crying in the rain. Finding silence, finding me, the person I was meant to be. In the silence I found my feet on solid ground. In the silence I've grown a strength I've never known. Finding silence was the best, putting my heart to the test. Finding silence, finding grace in this quiet, sacred space. Finding silence, I am whole. I have finally found my soul. Finding silence, I am free, the best version of me. Silence, peace me. You brought me flowers on the first day of spring. Said they reminded you of everything. The way they opened up toward the sun, the way our story had just begun. I pressed one petal in my favorite book. Didn't know then that I need to look back at what was living, what was real before I learned how goodbye feels. You gave me the flower of death, disguised as a rose in full bloom. You whispered love with every breath, while planting sorrow in my room. It grew so slowly I couldn't see that what was blooming was killing me. You gave me the flower of death, and I called it love too soon. The petals fell one by one, each one a promise you'd undone. I watered it with all my tears, kept it alive for months and years. But flowers that are born to die don't need a reason, don't ask why. They just fade while you're not looking, like a chapter closing in a book you're not cooking. You gave me the flower of death, disguised as a rose in full bloom. You whispered love with every breath, while playing sorrow in my room. It grew so slowly I couldn't see that what was blooming was killing me. You gave me the flower of death, and I called it love too soon. Now I walk through gardens all alone, touching petals, finding stones. Every flower holds a trace of your beautiful, your lying face. But I'm letting it grow my own, to bloom without the seeds you'd sown. You gave me the flower of death, but I survived the winter's cold. I finally took my final breath of the story that you told. Now I'm planning something new, something honest, something true. You gave me the flower of death, but I'm learning to let life unfold. Learning to let life unfold without you, without the flower of death. I wandered into the woods where lovers go when they have nowhere left to go. The trees are hung with photographs and letters, promises that couldn't make things better. Each trunk is carved with a different name of a love that went up in flames. The forest floor is covered in the rings of the endings that the heart still sings. Welcome to the forest of lost, where every path shows what it cost. The sunlight barely reaches through the canopy of me and you. I walk among the ghostly trees of all my broken memories, and somewhere in this endless frost I'll find myself in the forest of lost. I see a swing hanging from a branch, where two kids took a second chance. I see a wedding dress hung on a pine, from a bride who ran out of time. This is where the heart goes to grieve what it never wanted to leave. This is where the tears become the rain that keeps the forest growing in the pain. Welcome to the forest of lost, where every path shows what it costs. The sunlight barely reaches through the canopy of me and you. I walk among the ghostly trees of all my broken memories, and somewhere in this endless frost I'll find myself in the forest of lost. But deep within the darkest part, a tiny sapling learns to start. It grows from what the forest shed, from all the words we left unsaid. Maybe that's the way it goes. From loss a different forest grows. So thank you for the forest of lost, for every path, for all it cost, for teaching me to find the light. Even in the longest night, I'll leave my tears among the trees and walk out on a gentle breeze. No longer someone's ghost, but a woman found in the forest of lost. In the forest of lost, I found myself at last. I thought I was planting roses red, every loving word you said. But somewhere in the soil you turned every flower into something I burned. Now I walk through overgrown paths where beauty turns to aftermath, where dandelions and then thistles grow from every seed you used to sow. This garden of weeds, this garden of weeds is all that's left of your empty seeds. Nothing beautiful, nothing true, just the memory of you. Garden of weeds, garden of weeds, choking out the light I need. I'm tangled in the vines you left, of every promise you bred. I try to pull them from the ground, but they're too deeply rooted now. Every time I think they're gone, a new one grows before the dawn. They spread like rumors, grow like lies, right before my very eyes, taking over all the space where loved ones had its rightful place. This garden of weeds, this garden of weeds is all that's left of your empty seeds. Nothing beautiful, nothing true, tell you soil is poor, can tell you why you should ignore. They show you where the ground is weak, where love is trouble growing deep. So I'll pull them out with all my might, and let in summer's needed light. This garden of weeds, I'm clearing you out. I'm learning what love's really about. I'll plant new seeds with careful hands and watch them grow on better lands. Garden of weeds, you're not the end, you're just a chapter I had to spend to learn to tend a better place, to grow a garden full of grace, full of grace. No more weeds, just grace. Press my fingers to my lips, where I still feel your fingertips, holding my face so tenderly, before you kiss the life from me. It's been months since you were here, but your mouth still feels so near. I close my eyes and I can taste the love I thought would never wait. The ghost of your kiss, ghost of your kiss, lingers on my lips like this. A memory so soft, so sweet, that makes my heart skip a beat. Ghost of your kiss, ghost of your kiss, haunting me in moments like this, when I'm alone and missing you, and there's nothing I can do. I try to kiss someone new, but all I taste is me and you. Their lips are warm but not the same, they don't know my name. You imprinted on my mouth the love that moved from north to south. Every cell remembers how you kissed me then, you kiss me now. The ghost of your kiss, ghost of your kiss, lingers on my lips like this. A memory so soft, so sweet, that makes my heart skip a beat. Ghost of your kiss, ghost of your kiss, haunting me in moments like this, when I'm alone and missing you, and there's nothing I can do. But lips can learn new languages, can speak in different passages, can find a rhythm all their own, with someone new, with someone known for treating kisses like their art, not just a way to break a heart. So ghost of your kiss, I'm letting go of the shape of you, of what I know. I'm opening my mouth to know, to someone who will follow through. Ghost of your kiss, you're fading fast, you're just a whisper from the past. And when I kiss again for real, I'll know exactly how to feel, exactly how to feel, without the ghost of your kiss. You gave me everything I asked. Until your wealth that was unsurpassed. A house with rooms I'd never use, and plenty of room to sing the blues. But what I wanted was your heart, not just the gilded golden part. You gave me things but not your soul, and now I'm paying the toll. I'm living in a gilded cage, painted in love and decorated with rage. The bars are made of promises you made, but never kept, never displayed. Gilded cage, beautiful prison for my age. I have everything but you, and nothing I can do. I'll walk through rooms of marble floors, cast expensive closing doors. The art on walls is beautiful, but the house is never full. You're always working, always gone. I'm always waiting until dawn for you to come and hold me tight, but you just vanish in the night. I'm living in a gilded cage, painted in love and decorated with rage. The bars are made of promises you made, but never kept, never displayed. Gilded cage, beautiful prison for my age. I have everything but you, and nothing I can do. I traded all for a tiny room with a love that didn't assume that money fills the empty space where your heart should have a place. I trade the gold for just one kiss from someone I can't really miss. So I'm leaving this gilded cage, stepping out from this golden haze. The bars were never really there, except inside my own despair. Gilded cage, I'm breaking free, finding what was always me. Someone who doesn't need the gold to feel a love that she can hold. A love to hold, and not gilded, just real. I packed my heart up in a box, put it away behind the locks of cabinets I never opened, of memories I've been coping. I wrapped it gently in the silk of all the love you gave and spilled. I labeled it with your name and filed it away in the frame. My heart in a box, safe from all the future shocks. It won't get broken anymore, won't get left upon the floor. Heart in a box, behind the doors and under lights. I'll keep it there until the day I learn a safer way to play. Sometimes I take it out at night, hold it up to the fading light. I trace the cracks and feel the pain, keeping it locked up inside is just another way to hide. So hide in a box, I'm letting you out. I'm learning what love's all about. I'm taking you out into the light. I'm gonna be alright. Heart in a box, you're coming with me on this journey to be free, to love again, to risk the fall, to give my all to what is all, to what is all in a box. You're coming out today. You pulled my heartstrings like a harp. You played me like a song. You knew just which notes to hit. You knew right from wrong. But then you stopped the music. You let the silence fall. You left me with an instrument that didn't play at all. Heartstrings, heartstrings, tangled up in things. Heartstrings, heartstrings, the song your absence brings. They pull so tight they're gonna break from all the loving I still ache. Heartstrings, heartstrings, the music that I love made. I try to play another tune, I try to strum a chord, but every melody I try reminds me of you, my love, of how you'd hold me in the rhythm of our bodies dance, of how you'd make my heart sing with just a single glance. Heartstrings, heartstrings, tangled up in things. Heartstrings, heartstrings, the song your absence brings. They pull so tight they're gonna break from all the loving I still ache. Heartstrings, heartstrings, the music that I love made. A song of strength and victory. Heartstrings, thank you for the music. Thank you for the time we used it. Now I'm ready to play for one. My new life has begun. Me sweet and soft and good for you. You said I was the perfect fruit, the one that made you complete. But honeydews don't last too long. They lose their sweetness, prove you wrong. They go from perfect to too soft, then eventually get tossed. My honeydew heart, honeydew heart, you took the best part from the start. You savored me until I was gone, then you moved on. My honeydew heart, honeydew heart, you left me bruised and torn apart. Another fruit upon the ground when no one wants it around. I tried to stay fresh for you, did everything that I could do. I held my sweetness in reserve so you would never swerve. But no matter what I tried, you eventually stepped aside for something new. Then you moved on. My honeydew heart, you left me bruised and torn apart. Another fruit upon the ground when no one wants it around. But honeydews are sweet, you know they have a special glow, and someone will appreciate the love that I create. So honeydew heart, I'm healing now. I'm learning how to be sweet for myself alone, to make my heart a home. Honeydew heart, you're not the end, you're just a chapter that I had to spend, to learn that my sweetness is for me, to share with who to be. I wanted to be honeydew heart. I'm sweet enough. Three little words I can say out loud in front of people in a crowd. But when I'm alone, they come to me like waves upon the sea. I whisper them into the night, hoping you might feel the fright of how much I still need you here, of how much I hold dear. I miss you, there's nothing else that I can do but sit here in the quiet space and see your face. I miss you, my heart is black and blue from loving you from far away, from night to day. I saw your car the other day, thought I saw you look my way, but it was just someone who looked like you, just someone passing through. My heart stopped for just a beat there on that busy street. I wanted to run, where we used to walk as two. The shops are the same, the street is the same, but everything's changed since I lost you. The coffee shop where we'd have brunch is still there on the corner, but I can't go in. It holds too much of the love that I still mourn for. Lonely avenue, walking it without you. Lonely avenue, everything feels so blue. The trees are bare, the wind is cold. The story of our love is told. Lonely avenue, the only road I knew. I see our reflections in the glass of the storefronts that we passed, but when I turn, you're not there. Just a ghost in the air, just a memory, just a dream, just a trick of the light, just a love that couldn't be, just a fading light. Lonely avenue, walking it without you. Lonely avenue, everything feels so blue. The trees are bare, the wind is cold. The story of our love is told. Lonely avenue, only road I knew. One day I'll take a different street. One day I'll find a new beat. One day this avenue won't feel so lonely. One day I'll hear only lonely avenue. I'm leaving you. Lonely avenue, I'm finding a new view. Lonely avenue, you're not my fate. I'm opening a different gate. Lonely avenue, thank you for the walk, thank you for the talk. Now I'm ready for a crowded street. I'm ready for a brand new beat. New street, new me. The sun goes down, the sky turns dark, the night begins to fall, and I'm here by myself again, waiting for your call. But the call never comes, the phone just sits there still, and I'm left with the silence and the ache that I can't kill. Night falls alone, sitting here without a phone. Night falls alone, making this house my home. But home is just an empty space without you here, without your face. Night falls alone, the hardest time to face. I used to love the nighttime when you come home to me. We curl up on the sofa and watch the TV. But now the sofa holds just me. The TV holds no charm. The night just brings the memories and does me so much harm. Night falls alone, night falls alone, sitting here without a phone. Night falls alone, night falls alone, making this house my home. But home is just an empty space without you here, without your face. Night falls alone, night falls alone, the hardest time to face. But I'm learning to love the night for the peace that it can bring. I'm learning to be my own light, I'm learning to sing. Night falls alone, but I'm okay. Night falls alone, I'll find my way. Night falls alone, I'm learning to be the best version of me. Night falls alone, thank you for the dark. Night falls alone for the spark of my own light, my own glow. Night falls alone, I'm ready to grow. Stars my own me. And November rain is falling hard against my window pane, just like the day you told me you could never love me again. The sky is gray, the world is wet, my heart is just the same. November rain, washing away your name. November rain, falling like my tears again. November rain, washing away the pain. Each drop a memory of you, each drop a love that wasn't true. November rain, the coldest of all terrain. I watch the water running down the glass like tears on her face. I think about the love we had and all that time and space that came between us, tore us apart, that left me here alone. Nothing but the November rain to call my own. November rain, falling like my tears again. November rain, washing away the pain. Each drop a memory of you, each drop a love that wasn't true. November rain, the coldest of all terrain. But November ends eventually, December brings the snow. And I'm learning that the rain can help me learn and grow. November rain, you're passing now. November rain, I'm learning how to let you wash the past away to greet a brighter day. November rain, thank you for the cold. November rain, for the stories told. Now I'm ready for the snow. I'm ready to go. Ooh. snow, new season, me. Remember that last summer when everything was right? We spent the days at the beach in the warm, long night. We thought it would last forever, we thought we'd never end. But forever came and went so fast. My summer love, my friend. All last summer, the days are getting numbered. All last summer, I'll always remember the way you held me in the waves, the promises we gave. All last summer, the love that couldn't stay. The tan lines are fading now, the photographs are old, but the memories are still so fresh, they never grow cold. I can still feel the sand between my toes and your hand in mine. I can still taste the salt spray